And welcome to another episode of The Art Block with Ant and Derek. I'm Derek.
And I'm Ant.
That's,
Yes, the Art Block with Ant and Derek. Middle Georgia's very own Super Bowl.
Yes.
Because everybody watches us for the commercials.
Definitely.
Right.
And we have a show, just to complete the circle.
That's right.
Yes.
So, Derek, what's our topic today? And why don't you start it off?
Okay, yes. Well, today's topic is dance. And
Dance.
obviously it's an art. Dance is a type of art that, according to reference source, is a type of art that generally refers to movement of the body, usually rhythmic and or into music, and to use as a form of expression, social interaction, or presented as a spiritual or performance setting. And I have to agree. Seems like there's you can't find a corner on the globe where there's a type of dance on the planet where people are interacting or involved in it, whether it's cultural or social.
Right.
And there's a plethora of, whether you go from Africa, the continent of Africa, or Asia, Australia, or even just the United States alone, there's just a tremendous variety of dances. And ballet, tap, and so many other styles. And what's really amazing, what I like about at least what I want to go through in dance, is that how certain types of dances are synonymous. I guess when involved with certain music or any other type of entity, it identifies with that particular time period or that particular generation of people involved. Take, for instance, ballet during the Victorian age. You had Tchaikovsky and ballet being the type of dance that was very popular at the time, especially whether you participated in it or watching it. And Tchaikovsky was basically very popular with his works such as Swan Lake and Sleeping Beauty and the perennial holiday classic, The Nutcracker,
Right.
for example. Jazz is no exception. Jazz is a contemporary style of dancing, along with tap dance, which was, very popular during the antebellum period. Started off in antebellum, pre-Civil War time, and it became synonymous with the jazz age. The excuse me, had a little cold.
F. Scott Fitzgerald, the Jazz Age.
Yes, that time.
Say, maybe that time period, right?
Yes, at that time, and then it just progressed, and then you had other forms of dances that became popular during the jazz age, like the Lindy Hop and contemporary Charleston. Yes, definitely. And it just was people in that generation were involved in that, and it was very, very popular for several decades.
Right.
Particularly in you see it in musicals. I mean, all the way from Stormy Weather to West Side Story to Singing in the Rain, all the way to Dirty Dancing,
Right.
to an extent.
Right. Yeah, Stormy Weather, I'm glad you brought that up. That's a great dance number with the Nicholas Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
incredible dance number if you haven't seen that movie.
Oh, yes.
And I wanted to ask you this, though, Derek. What do you think about this modern dance? Is it dancing per se, or is it more acrobatics?
I think
Because I've noticed a lot, you see these dancing shows, and naturally there's some great dancing on there. But I sometimes think
I mean,
some
outside
of
a ballroom, right?
yeah,
That's-
you know what I'm talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Yeah.
Jabberwocky, for example, that group, that group of dancers with the masks, that kind of thing they do, that kind of street dancing, that kind of
Yeah.
hip street.
Yes.
I've always kind of wondered, does it ever borderline on acrobatics, more so than dance? And then that's a good question. Is acrobatics dance?
Well,
You know,
it's a form of movement of the body. I mean, it's a way of expression. And let's take, for example, b-boying, or the general term breakdancing. That's a form of dance. I mean, some of the moves are taken from capoeira, which is a Brazilian martial art, which is, that's also a form of, hopefully we'll have on the show. But
Right.
that, yes, it is.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I had a painting of one of, I think it's called 1981 by Justin Bois. It's basically a painting of a street corner where a guy's in mid spin
Spin, yeah.
of a windmill, and obviously large audience of people that are in awe.
Boombox.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
Speaking of boombox, Derek, a little birdie told me that you were quite a dancer in your day.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
pass me that if you don't mind.
Okay.
There's a little movie that Derek was in. Came out 2007 called The Common Denominators.
Yes, yes.
Directed by Michael K. Harris. Mm-hmm. And our friend Mr. Barrett here has probably the funniest scene in the whole movie. And why don't you tell us a little bit about it? Set it up real quick.
Well, yes.
Don't give too much away, though.
Okay, the part in this movie is I play a really evil, a tightwad of an insurance salesman named Bill Freeman, and I am just really, really hard on my employees, and I'm just mad at them because they're making fun of me because I'm way too uptight, and they're just having fun in the break room, breakdancing, all this type of stuff. But hopefully you will enjoy it, and if you can find it on Amazon, please, please get the DVD. I have bills.
Let's go to the clip.
What is this? This is not a street corner. We don't sell insurance for breakdancing, so I suggest you two get back to work or you're gonna break your necks. And turn that music off.
Let's get back to work. Like you trying to talk to me, man.
I heard that, Mr. Wilson. I did not find it not one bit amusing.
Man, I'm in for you to hear. Man, you walk around here with your shirt all buttoned up, your neck all tight. Why don't you check out some hip hop? Cause you definitely don't know nothing about this, son.
Boy, you heard me. I think he about to go home. I think you're about to go home. See if we can get off early or something like that.
You gotta get off there.
Yeah,
You clowning, man. Why you clowning so hard for? You know what I'm saying? Why you clowning so hard for?
Yes,
Derek.
yes.
I didn't know you had it in you.
Hey, well, at
Do
least
you
I can
still
say
hang
I
out on
have-
the street corner with the guys?
Well, not in the shirt and tie anymore, but hey, I love it. I love doing the dance. I enjoy it, and hey, you know,
Keep on keeping on.
keep on keeping on.
That's
Yes, and to our hip hop fan,
He's just flustered. Let's go to commercial. We'll be back.
yeah.
just can't get enough of Derek Barrett dancing. You see him at the end of that roasted commercial there, dancing over there with
Yes,
Fiddle Dee?
yes.
Jesus, Derek, you got the moves today. We got something a little different for you today. We got our very own Christina Pickles, who's on the scene reporting for us, and she's out at the Methodist Home on Vineville with Georgia Dance Explosion out of Wrightsville, and they're going to discuss clogging. Christina?
Thanks, guys. Christina Pickles here, and I am with Kelsey, Ivy, and Haley of Georgia's Dance Explosion. How you doing, girls?
Good.
All right. So tell me, what is Georgia's Dance Explosion?
Georgia's Dance Explosion is a fairly local dance group that teaches jazz, ballet, hip-hop, and tumbling, but our team tends to excel in clogging.
Yes. And where is the studio located?
We are located in Wrightsville, Georgia.
Wrightsville. Okay. And how many dancers are in your troupe?
We usually average 50 students.
And how many years have you girls been clogging?
Our instructor, who's sick today, she's been clogging for over 20 years. I've been clogging for 16.
I've been clogging for 7.
And I've been clogging for 9.
Oh, 16. That's pretty good. So where's the coolest place that you've been able to perform?
Competing at the first Junior Olympics where clogging was incorporated was definitely one of my favorites. But the best place we've been is dancing in the National 4th of July Parade in Washington, D.C.
Well, those are pretty impressive. And how many awards and competitions have you guys won?
Too numerous to count. Probably over 200.
That's a lot. And a lot of people hear about clogging and they think country dancing. What do you say to that?
Clogging traditionally originated in Europe, but it has an African and European style mixed with it. And they usually think of frilly skirts, but we, as modern cloggers, have enveloped hip-hop and more modern jazz and modern steps to it.
All right. And are you guys a purely competition place, or do you offer lessons for everybody who wants to just learn?
We compete from time to time. We don't compete as often as we did, but we do have classes for all ages.
So yeah, you guys actually pull some people up and get everybody involved, right? What is the difference between clogging and tap dancing?
Tap dancing typically uses one tap, and tap dancers stay on the ball of their foot. Cloggers use 2 taps, and it makes more of a jingle sound, and we use our whole foot instead of just part.
There you go. Now I know something. And what is buck dancing?
Buck dancing is frequently used in modern types of dance where they will involve a shuffle, toe stands, and more harder and complex steps with their feet.
Okay. Let's see. And when and where is your next performance or competition?
On June 9th, we'll hold our annual recital at Theatre Dublin.
That sounds exciting. And is there anything else you girls would like to talk about?
Yes, today our performance team performed, and that is a team that you can only be on by invitation. And it's for people who strictly want to focus on improving their performing abilities. And we would like to thank the Methodist Children's Home for allowing us to come today, and the Art Block for keeping the arts alive in Middle Georgia.
that's it. So back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Christina, for that concise reporting with the Georgia dance explosion out of Wrightsville over at the Methodist home on Vineville. Man, you hear what they were dancing to?
Yeah, word up.
Word up. not the version we grew up with.
Oh yeah, cameo, yeah.
It was
Like corn.
word up for sure. Mm-hmm. Yep. So we're going to go to a commercial now. Another one of our great commercials, and we're going to come back with another performance by Georgia Dance Explosion.
And we'll be back.
Return to Wellston with Solid Ground, the complete first season on DVD.
No way, that's awesome.
The 4-disc set includes all 12 episodes plus cast and crew interviews, behind-the-scenes featurettes, outtakes, and more.
Works for me. That was easy. Let's get to watching.
Filmed in Middle Georgia, see what the Telegraph called a humorous take on the detective series. Own Solid Ground, the complete first season today.
Okay, so now we got another special treat for you. We're going to go back to the Methodist home on Vineville and see more performance art by the Georgia Dance Explosion out of Wrightsville, Georgia.
How about that for Georgia Dance Explosion, huh?
Very good.
Very
Nice,
good.
ladies. Good job.
Bravo, bravo. So I guess we'll be going to our commercial, and unfortunately, there won't be dancing in this one.
Right.
So
Before we go, though, I want to leave you something to think about. And
Okay.
We'll come back and test you.
Right.
I got a couple of things. Fred Astaire or Gene Kelly, Bob Fosse or Michael Jackson, Gregory Hines or Sammy Davis Jr. Who do you prefer? We'll be back after this. Okay, before we check out for the day, who do you prefer, Fred Astaire or Gene Kelly?
I like them both, but I always have to go for Gene Kelly. He danced with Jerry, Jerry Mouse from Tom and Jerry. He's
Fred
really
Astaire.
singing in the rain.
Fred Astaire. Fred Astaire, without a doubt, way
Okay.
smoother. Bob Fosse or Michael Jackson?
Please, Michael Jackson,
Oh,
come on.
Did you ever see the Little Prince movie, 1974?
Yes, I saw
The
that.
Antoine Saint-Exupéry.
Have
you see Bob Fosse as a snake in that?
Yeah, have you
He
seen
did
Billie
the
Jean?
moonwalk,
Have you seen?
but he did the moonwalk in that movie before Michael Jackson. That's the moonwalk. Michael Jackson.
Okay,
Bob Fosse, He got
okay.
that from Bob Fosse. Gregory Hines or Sammy Davis Jr.? I think we're going to agree on this one. This is the only one we'll agree on. Maybe not.
Sammy.
Oh my, no way. I like
Hey,
Sammy, but Gregory Hines as
Hines.
a dancer, as a tap dancer, way better. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
but Sammy
Gregory
was short. He
Hines.
was close to my height.
I like Sammy, nothing.
Anyway, that's all we have. That's all we have for the art block. Well, hopefully we'll see you in 7 days, and
We will.
enjoy, and don't forget to support the arts. And to my hip hop fans, rest in peace, MCA from the Beastie Boys. We're gonna miss you.